to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Friday, May 20th. Wanted to just remind everybody about updated hours for tomorrow. We will be watching Violet's last soccer game. The store will be open from 11 to 4. So somewhat abbreviated hours tomorrow. And we are flipped, aren't we? We've been working on technical challenges so far this morning. Getting Jeannie's computer to work. I wonder, Jeannie, if I should just do like a completely fresh Windows install for you. Okay. What do you want to give away today? You're grabbing giveaways?
I'm sorry if you heard the
we restarted.
We did?
Yeah, because we were dropping frames right away.
Is that one gone?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay, hello ladies. I've been experiencing some technical difficulties with a recording from a class from yesterday. So, I'm so frustrated. Anyways, I had a visit yesterday and I was like, how do you even say this? Because I don't even know how you say it. But it's, and she said it's Ben Artex. Ben Artex. So I need to like take a deep breath and like regroup on my inside.
I was wondering when I should tell you I forgot the project. It just occurred to me as you walked over here and I was like, oh no.
It's one of those days.
It started great.
It
started early. Jeannie made masubi.
I made masubi for the kids. I have Teresa, if you're out there, shout out to you. Teresa brought in a masubi. If you've never had masubi before, it is rice. And I know some of you are going to think this is disgusting, but rice, Spam, and you cook the Spam with, I've just been cooking with soy sauce and sugar, and then furikake, which I don't know if you know what that is. I know it sounds horrible, but furikake, it's like it comes in all different flavors, and it's just like seasoning.
It's rice seasoning, Japanese rice
seasoning, and it's called furikake. So this is our day today. So I'm almost here today. So
and he's tired. We walked 4.5 miles.
If you feel like taking your chances, come in and see him today. He may be in a great mood. He may be in a not so great mood. And so I started the day making that. It's so good. And you there's like little masubi molds. And Patrick goes, why don't you just use...
I'm like, it's in the shape of Spam. I'm like,
it's in the
why
exact
don't
same
you
shape
just
of
press
Spam.
the rice onto the Spam? Why do you need the mold?
You need it because it doesn't have a top or a bottom. It's just like the Spam can. Does this sound so gross? And it has like a little like flat lid with a handle, so you like push it down. It's like a plunger almost. You like push it down and make it like a brick. It's like a masubi brick. And my kids...
It has a plunger? Like it has like a press?
Yeah, it has like a top. Imagine a top with a little
Is there like
handle.
a healthy Spam I won't eat it.
He won't eat it.
There's too much like stuff And
It's mostly I looked it up. It says it's mostly ham, but who knows? It's a mystery meat. I told Patrick, I was like, don't listen to it coming out of the can. I'm like
She's like,
shaking it. It actually doesn't even make the sound, but I thought it might make the sound. And my kids are like crazy for musubi now. So am I. I think you brought me one, right, for lunch? Did you forget that too?
I brought you the bag. I
Okay.
was like running late because I was making my own lunch.
You forgot half of the stuff, so don't.
I forgot
get
one
upset.
thing.
There was a bag and there was the other thing. That's half.
I forgot one thing.
I'm sorry. That sounds disgusting. You know what, Gail? I'm going to make you a musubi and you are going to gobble it up. And you're going to say, more, please. You're going to say, do you know what that tastes like? And I'm going to say what? And you're going to say, more.
So growing up, like I used to hear about Spam all the time because like people would eat eggs and Spam.
Koreans ate. I grew up like eating Spam. Not a lot, but sometimes.
So I was like so excited to eat Spam. My family did not eat Spam. Or I should say my dad did not eat Spam.
Your mom ate Spam?
My mom, I think, was like a big fan of Spam.
It's so salty.
And so I kept asking for Spam and eggs because kids at school talked about Spam and
Really?
eggs. I ate, like, my mother made me a English muffin egg sandwich every day. Like, it was like eggs, bacon, cheese. And so anyways, like finally I asked for Spam and I think my mom was really excited and made eggs and Spam. And then I was like, I don't ever need to eat Spam again.
You're too bougie.
It's not even about being bougie. It's just like,
You're too thoughtful of
I
what you
wasn't-
put into your body, which is a temple, and mine is a swamp. So I will just eat whatever. And Spam is. I actually, Kai and I had Spam the other night. Just Kai and I. Violet wouldn't eat it until I made the musubi, and now she cannot get enough. So, and it's big in Hawaii, right? Like everyone eats Spam in Hawaii, so maybe it's more West Coast than East Coast, which is where we grew up.
like at one point, I think I even looked up like the history of Spam. Like
It's during
it
the
was like
war,
it was
right?
well, no, I think it was like a military thing.
Yeah.
even. Yeah, it was like
It was
a
a war
military thing
food.
because it doesn't spoil. It's got like a 2-year shelf life or something.
Because it's airtight. What? I mean, of course it doesn't spoil. It's airtight.
No, it's so much salt and stuff.
There's so much salt in it. Sounds like you had an egg McMuffin before the. Yes, that's basically.
Well, I
what it
mean,
was-
I
he
think
was eating.
Egg McMuffins predate me too. I still love Egg McMuffins. That's like our show food.
Oh yeah, we will get those.
And so but yeah, I'm not a big fan of Spam. I feel like it makes my hands swell.
Oh, that probably is true.
Kim, as far as
The
table
measurements?
for your like a table, if you're using it with the
Here's the
extension
measurements.
table, it's got to be more like 24 inches with
Yeah.
the extension table. The machine's only about 20 inches wide. But with the extension table, you can add probably another 8 to 10 inches. And so when I was walking Momo today, Momo and I did an extra long hike to the water towers today. We ran into a red merle puppy who kissed my face, but I didn't bend over to like.
I jumped.
I was like, can they say hello? And I just dropped Momo's leash so they weren't getting all tied up. And then I was like, hi, puppy. And the puppy was like, boom, like jumped straight up, like licked my face like 4 times. The owner's like, oh my God, her name was Georgia. She's like, Georgia.
That's a really, really cute
And
name.
then we knew a redhead named Georgia on the ski team.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyways, the
this is horrible. You know what Patrick said? Patrick says if it's not too busy, we could get another one. Are you kidding me? I can't even believe you would say that.
I feel like it
We're
would
trying to get
almost
rid of
make
this
our
one.
lives
We're trying to
easier.
get rid of this one. We told him we're going to trade him in for a
So
different one.
so 20 years ago, 22 years ago, we got a dog, and everything was going great with that dog. And then the dog got its face ripped off, like literally, like broken mandible, like he was attacked by another dog. And we got through. I mean, that dog was so resilient. Momo's a great dog, but Haiku was the best. And so the dog was probably like 6 months old when he was finally fully recovered. And then Jeannie calls me and tells me I've got to see this German short hair. And I go in to see the German short hair, and like the thing is just going.
Patrick said,
ape.
you are not
And I
bringing
was
that
like,
dog home.
There is no way you're bringing that dog home. And then the next day, she's like, don't be mad. I'm like, you brought the dog home. She's like, I brought the dog home.
He was sweet.
He was a sweet dog. And so, and you know, great member of the family in the whole 9 yards. But I would say I felt like 2 dogs almost made the puppy stage easier. Although, like, you'd just be like sitting there, and all of a sudden the 2 dogs would be like, they were 2 boys, and they would just be going ape. And like, I feel like Momo could use some of that. Although he gets tired on the walk if you're walking uphill. And then when you turn around and walk downhill, he's totally fine. Momo's not a friend of gravity.
Easier to ask forgiveness than permission. That's what Patrick always says. I have a question for you today. So I met with our rep. It was the first time I'd met with her, and I got a couple of things, just a couple of things, and my question for you, because Patrick said don't get anything. And I just got a couple of things. But my question for you is, I still go back to it, and I still go back to boutiques. And my question is, what boutiques do you buy? Like, my Hoffman rep says Hoffman boutiques are the best. And I told that to my Ben Ardex. I have to, when she, sounded out for me, it was Ben and the word art and then Tex, right? T-E-X, Ben Ardex. She said that the Ben Ardex boutiques are... What are you doing right now?
I'm handling something important.
Oh, yeah, that's important. Okay, she said that they're made in Bali, that the Hoffman boutiques are made in Bali too, and they are made in factories either next to each other or across from each other, or that they're just like the same quality. Because they were absolutely gorgeous, and they were just so beautiful. So, do you ladies, so those of you that use boutiques, do you even look and see who makes your boutiques? Do you do you buy based on brand? Do you just buy whatever boutiques you see?
Yes, just take my money.
I know.
We got some Kellums last weekend.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was the garlic bread with the sauce at
That has a name?
Casale's.
That's
they
a
call
name?
them Kellums.
I didn't know that. We ate those, Stephanie. So
Are
the
you
question
somehow
is,
related to the folks at Casale's? I actually thought about you when we were ordering them.
so what boutiques do you buy? And do you how do you decide what to buy? You just go in and buy based on color, so the brand and all of that doesn't really make a difference. So because if we were to get some batiks, I want to get what the ladies are getting, what you want. And so that is y'all making me hungry.
All this talk of spam.
Yeah. Yeah. So just buying whatever batik is going to match. And then do you have a favorite brand? Like, do you have a favorite batik? I don't even know. I know like Hoffman and Moda has really good batiks. Isn't this great? He's growing up until somebody knocks on the door. Did you not do the usual
all the
walk?
way to the water towers and back, which is like 4.5 miles.
Okay. So, and we have a giveaway today. So this giveaway is going to be, we'll do one who doesn't answer the question. So the question's all about batiks. What batiks do you buy? Why do you buy the batiks you buy? And I buy what Miss Janie tells me to buy. So what batiks do you buy and why do you buy the batiks you buy? And then we'll have 2 people who win who answer the question.
We're doing 3 giveaways again.
I'm doing 3 giveaways again. I'm doing 3 of them. So here's a couple of things that I just got in. These are so cute. And where's the other one? Because who doesn't need another spray bottle? I had a spray bottle go bad. This one is called the Ultimate Fabric Mister. I don't know. I just had my sprayer just went bad on it. So I was like,
did it not spray or did it stop spraying completely?
So this is from Riley Blake and it is So Happy. Do what you love. So I got some of these in case you need a new spray bottle. I was looking around going, ooh, we're kind of like running low on those. I had no idea. So this is going to be one of our giveaways. And remember, if you're not going to go to the quilt show, let us know so that we can pass this on to somebody else. So here's your VIP pass, quilt show pass, VIP. This is for June 9th, 10th, or 11th. And this is for your entrance into the show. Oh, I thought it was and free parking. And free parking. So that's going to be for one person. We'll give this away on Monday after you answer our questions about the batiks. And then this is so pretty. I saw this and I was like, oh, I've got to have one of those. This is this is Liberty Fabrics and it's a pincushion. Isn't that cute? And it's just so beautiful. Don't you? Beautiful things make me feel happy. So when we have that big tomato pincushion. Michelle had it, and I was like, oh, I've got to have that. And now I've got to have this one, too, because it is so darn cute. I like it that it has the little sections, too. So if you wanted to section out. I remember Sage was visiting me, and her daughter grabbed my pincushion and organized it. She took out all the pins, and she put all the like colors together on my pincushion.
Really?
And I was like, ooh, yeah.
Was that like unasked? She just
did it.
That's like a storm specialty. Like all of a sudden your refrigerator is just clean.
She needs to come and do my fridge.
I cleaned the fridge, remember? I took everything out. I put it through the dishwasher. I did everything and then we stuffed everything back in.
Haven't had a chance to put it up yet. And then last but not least, one more pass. Whatever's closest to us.
Okay.
I'll say grab something. And then the last, we haven't had puzzles in a while. Isn't this one cute? It's called the Quilt Shop Village. And this one is it's a 1,000-piece
pillow.
It's a 1,000-piece puzzle. Monica's Quilt Shop. Look how cute that is. Stitch by stitch.
I wonder if these are real quilt shops. Like maybe these are real quilt shops somewhere.
I mean, maybe there's a Monica's Quilt Shop. And then it says Quilt Block Schoolhouse, Stitch by Stitch. It is cute. I'm keeping one. I only got 6 of them. But I'll put this up as a deal of the day on next week. And if you're dying to have one up yet, she does that with I know. It calls to me, I buy it. So, because I was like, well, if I get these batiks, are people not going to buy it because they love a certain brand of batik? But what I think I'm finding out from your answers is you just love beautiful fabric. And if it's beautiful and it goes with the project that you're wanting to do, then you're going to get it.
Just a reminder, if there's anybody new who's watching, the way this works is we do giveaways on Friday. And we'll ask a question. We use a random comment picker. If it picks the comment where you answered the question, you win a prize. We'll generally give one away to somebody who didn't answer the question. So there's kind of like a consolation. If you're out of town, you still win the prize, but you have to pay the actual cost of shipping to get the product to you. Yeah, there were a lot of puzzles done in our house through lockdown too.
I know. I started exchanging as well, and I love the puzzle. I know you will. I know. Dana, I know you love that puzzle. That one's really, really, really cute. So, yeah, we haven't done them in a while. We did a whole bunch of them during the beginning.
Violet would always go in and like put the last piece in.
She was the worst. I'd be like, Violet, will you work on this puzzle with me? It'll be mommy-daughter time. And she's like, oh, no, I don't feel like it. And then when there was just like a handful of pieces left or like 10 pieces, she'd come over there and we'd be fighting and she would muscle me. She's kind of a bully. She'd muscle me, and she would
she'd
put in
push
the
you
last
out of
piece.
the way.
She would put in the last piece, and yeah, because she's been saying that she's trying to train Kai, because she'll say, like one of the friends today, she's like, Kai was talking about going to volleyball, and he was listing the people that were going, and then he said Raph was going. And Violet goes, that's not his name. His name is Raphael, And Kai goes, Raphael. Like, without even thinking, he submits to his sister. And I go, you don't have to call him what she tells you to call him. And she
starts cracking up.
Yeah. And she's like, Kai, I'm trying to train you not to just give in to everything I tell you to do. I don't know if any of you have had sons and daughters.
We call her the Fat Robin because she pushes Kai out of the nest.
Yeah. He submits to her too. He submits to her. We need to toughen him up. What are we going to do?
He'll be fine.
Some girl. Anyhow, that's going to be, I think, okay, ladies that are in my class on Monday, and that's going to be the Serger Bag class. It took us quite a bit longer than the 3 hours. It was really more like a 4.5 hour class.
So let me ask you some questions about that. Is it possible that the second class would be more efficient? Like, so I know when you did the project, you said you had to figure a lot of stuff out. Either stuff that wasn't totally in the pattern, or some things were more.
We were moving along. We were moving the entire time, and
so we had some technical difficulties in the recording of that.
And I'll address that. I'm gonna have to re-record some stuff for you ladies that were in the class yesterday. I'm gonna have to do some recordings because we did have some technical difficulties with the video.
So is it possible that you could do and this is just me spitballing.
No, it's not.
It's not possible that the second recording might just be the better one because you're.
Oh no! Yeah, you always. I think as you do the project over and over, it was a lot. Loved it, but it was a lot. It was a lot. It definitely was a lot. So I think what we're gonna do.
I could tell by how tired you were last night.
I was tired.
At one point, I go upstairs and Jeannie sleeps like she sleeps like this. Sometimes she's like.
Yeah, I went upstairs after I got home. I was like, I need to lay down, and I was.
First, she was like, I need to eat.
I was That was it. I was starving. I was starving because I didn't have anything until.
I would have brought you lunch. I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't eat anything yesterday until after we left the store. So it was
It was
probably
like
like
5:30, 6 o'clock.
It was probably like almost 6:30
Yeah.
when we got home, and we
She
stopped at Rayleigh's.
fasted all day.
Yeah, we stopped at Rayleigh's, and I was like, I don't care what it is, but as soon as I get it in my hands, I'm gonna start eating it. And
She got like
I got
mashed
chicken.
potatoes and chicken and mac and cheese.
Yeah, and I was like ripping it open as I was walking back to the car, and I was so mad because Patrick didn't open the car door because I wanted to like get in there and just start eating it. And I think I ate like most of it in the 5 minutes that it just takes for us to get home from there. And but I did. I
And then
like
she was
stuffed my I stuffed my face, and I was like, I'm gonna watch Survivor, and then I'm gonna get up, and then I'm gonna do my task. So
It was cute. Momo was totally sleeping with you.
yeah, Momo came up and he laid down with me, and like we both took a nap, and then I was like, I gotta get up. I have stuff to do. So
We didn't
it was
even
a lot.
feed the kids last night.
We didn't. They're like,
I
is
made
there
a bunch of
food?
food. I made a bunch of food.
You made a spaghetti. You made
I
a
made
frozen
eggs.
pizza.
I made a frozen pizza. I brought Kai food while you were asleep. So like it's not like they were, but we didn't make like a dinner.
We didn't.
We ate out of the freezer and out of the fridge last
The
night.
kids were like, is there dinner? I'm like, I don't know. Is there? My mom never once, ever didn't have dinner.
When we were leaving the store last night, I
Never.
was like, we should buy dinner because I can just tell how it's gonna go tonight.
I was like, no, we have tons of food at home.
right.
And then I like ate my food, and I was like,
We have tons of food at home, and then she buys dinner.
I was like, we're not buying dinner. We're not getting. And then I got into realities. I was like, I'll take that fried chicken. It was roasted. I was like, I want that roasted chicken with the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes, and like I ate that. And then the kids, yeah, they asked for food, and I was like, I don't know.
She's like, I already
You
ate
tell
dinner.
me. You tell me. Is there dinner? Oh, jeez. I am not my mother. My poor kids. It's okay. They still love me. I still love them. All right. So I'm gonna be
I'm
sending
excited
out
for tomorrow. I think tomorrow's gonna be really fun.
Okay, ladies, for tomorrow from yesterday's Surger class, like I said, I had some difficulties with the video, so I'm going to be sending you some pre-recorded stuff. And then if you are in the class on Monday, it's going to be longer. So if you can't stay for the whole thing, that's okay. I know. We should have just had PB&J. If you can't stay for the whole class, but I'm going to break it up, and it's going to be 2 hours, give you a nice break so you can just refuel, and then we'll do the rest in 2.5. So that's the plan. I will send you an email to that effect. And we did have one issue with the binding too. And I will send you an email about that. Anything else you can think of?
No, just a reminder, and I know I started the live stream with this, but neither of us will be in the store tomorrow. We are doing Violet's last soccer game. There is a posted sign essentially saying that the store's open from 11 till 4. That way both the guys can be here. And but if there is something that you need that involves me or Jeannie, it's probably better to try to deal with it today. What's your plan or schedule today with the Kimberbell event?
Michelle's doing the Kimberbell event right now, and I'm going to be wrapping up the Kimberbell event. And then Sunday's the sew along for 2 scoops. Did that answer your question? What was the question? What's my plan with what?
Like with the event today, like when are you available today?
After 1. We'll be done after
So
1.
the
I have a
event-
surgery class this afternoon.
Okay, so not a great day to get in touch with Jeannie either. Email's probably best. We'll grab a puzzle for you, Dana. And
Channel your inner winner, Dana. Maybe this one's for you.
but we'll pull one aside just in case.
Just in case. Anything else?
And yeah, that's it.
All right.
I think that's it.
We will see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, have a great weekend. Be creative and make something incredible. I will be creating all weekend. And we will see you. And remember, Michelle's not going to be here next week. So if you have any questions for